Dear son, here we sit together. I fear this will happen less and less in the coming years, so I want to take this opportunity to prepare you for the realities of this world. First, you are powerful. You are strong. You are smart and talented. The world is yours for the taking. But there are a few things you need to know and understand as a black man before you go any further in your journey. Despite what they may tell you, throughout history, African Americans have overcome incredible odds and succeeded in spite of racism, prejudice, violence, and intimidation. When blacks have been given permission, as it were, to operate as equals in American society, they have done great, noteworthy things. Unfortunately, son, some deeply held angst seems to provoke a negative reaction in whites when African Americans make too much progress. For example, the election of the first African American president was immediately followed by the electing of a man who called white supremacists fine people. A semblance of progress seems acceptable, but historically, significant group advancement has been the white man's call to action. These actions often take the form of violence and intimidation to physically and later historically erase the gains made by African Americans. Thus, you will never read about many of the things we're going to discuss here in your history books. What's the reason for this? I personally believe it is related to some deep-seated fears on the parts of some whites that the black man is capable of not just advancing in society, but of succeeding beyond anyone's wildest dreams, perhaps as is feared at the white man's expense. I want to talk about this with you as a means of combating the stereotype of the dumb, lazy black man who is unable to function properly in a civilized society. You are none of these things, and please don't ever let anyone get in your head, make you doubt yourself or your unparalleled abilities. Through this series of letters, I hope to help you understand the larger historical context into which you were born. You are a thinker, so perhaps you wonder why blacks, as a group, have struggled so much to realize the American dream. Truly, this is a complex and multifaceted issue. However, I want to help you understand a very significant piece of this puzzle in the hopes that you will not give up when faced with adversity, but will instead push on, knowing that many others before you have endured similar struggles. Secure in the knowledge you are not alone. They soldiered on so that you can have the life you have now. You must try your best to push past the negative stereotypes you will encounter and not give in to the self-doubt such stereotypes engender. Remember, you are standing on the backs of your ancestors.